Hello, and welcome back to the Minecraft Initium series. Trifunctional here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm back from Omaha from my family trip. The zoo was awesome. The weather was a little bit rainy and cold, but it was still awesome seeing my family and seeing all the animals at the zoo. Now, hopping right into picking up where we left off. Last episode, we were working on the villager trading hall, and as you can see behind me, that villager breeder field that we had set up originally is all gone. I went ahead and I got those villagers transferred over, got that all torn down, so we've got a nice open space here to set up another project in the future. And so I've been sorting through those villagers. I have them into their respective stalls and made use of this Silk Touch villager. Now, part of the problem I'm seeing is some of these guys still have food with them, and so they've been breeding even while in the stalls. So I've been getting little baby villagers showing up down at the bottom. So that's a little bit of a problem. I think that will fix itself as they run out of food. Now, look, as you can see, my Tier 2 breeder up there, that is working like a charm. There are tons of villagers just waiting to be sorted up there. Now, another problem that we are running into, and we were running into this issue with the previous villager breeder that we had as well. Let me pillar up here so that we can take a look. Is that not all of the baby villagers are falling off into the water stream. And so we are still getting several villagers just hanging out on the field up there. So we're going to have to figure out how to fix that moving forward as well. Now, that does probably make the villager breeder work even faster with there being so many villagers up there to breed. But I would like it to be a cleaner look with just having the two farmers up there. But that's something we'll address in the future. As far as the villager trading hall here, I did actually get the villager disposal system to work. And so how I have it working here is this block right here is on a piston and it has lava underneath it. So when a villager, when I'm done with a villager, they'll be pushed by the water stream down to this powered rail, which will push them over the activator rail. It'll kick them out onto this block, and then the cart will run over the detector rail I have set up here. I have a redstone running around in a loop, and it comes around and it deactivates that piston to retract that block. The villager drops down into the lava and is disposed of. And then the cart continues on, hits the cactus, and falls into the dropper. And let me get out of here. And that dropper leads to a chest that I have right here temporarily. And now we're going to create an item elevator so that we can cycle the carts back up to here, where they're going to be used to pick up the new villagers to enter into the system. Now, you might be asking yourself, Trifunctional, where did you get the cactus? Well, I also went on a little bit of a trip, and I lost a horse. I didn't even get the horse killed. I was in the desert that I found, and I got off my horse and it disappeared. So I don't know what happened with that. I could still hear the horse, but I could not find it. I could not see it. So we're down a horse, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. So I did find a desert biome. I mined up a bunch of sand. I got a bunch of cactus for use for projects like this. I also set up a nether portal there as well, and so we'll connect that to our nether transportation network in the future as well. Now, as far as today is concerned, my goal for today is to set up the minecart system to start getting some of these villagers entered into the trading hall, and then also set up the item elevator to cycle the minecarts back up to this level of our structure as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get plugging away, get started on getting some of this taken care of, and I'll bring you back with a progress update. Alright team, and we're back. So I've got quite a bit of progress done. I have my item elevator put in here. I have my dispensing system for minecart set up here as well. So I'm going to drop a minecart here. It's going to pick up the next villager. Once that villager goes up over this detector rail, then it'll dispense the next minecart so that it'll just continuously be picking up villagers and sending them through the system. Right now I only have one other minecart in this dispenser just so that we can limit the amount of activity that's going on right now just for the test. And now the way this is set up, with there being a hill here with a couple of rails, the minecarts won't have enough momentum to get up over the hill unless they have a villager in them. And so if there's no villager in the storage system here, then the minecart will just keep bouncing there until it does pick up a villager. And actually, it looks like I timed this very poorly because it's getting dark out. I'm going to go sleep real quick. We'll be right back and we'll test this out. Alright team, and we're back. So for the first part that we'll test out the dispensing system. I'll go ahead and place down a rail cart here. It picks up the first villager, goes over the detector rail, there's a little bit of a delay, the next one's dispensed and it picks up the next villager. So then they come down into our stream here, they go until they find the next open spot and they fall down. Looks like this guy just got little stuck there where the streams meet up, and once the next villager comes down, if there is one that's just hanging out in a dry spot there, he'll get pushed through by the next villager. And so this guy will drop through, and this guy is a green shirt, and as I've mentioned in a previous episode, you can't trade with a green shirt, so we're going to dispose of him and we'll test out our disposal system as well. And so we dropped him down into the stream. He will follow that stream around until he gets to the exit to the drop off over here. And see if I can get out of here. Nope. Well, when he drops down into here, he's going to drop onto this powered rail, hit the activator rail to get dumped out onto this square. The cart will hit the detector rail, that'll retract the piston and open up the lava pit. The cart will hit the cactus, go into the hopper, and then it will be transported over to this dropper that'll send it up in this glass elevator to be put back into our dispenser. And so let's see the progress that we're making here. And now it takes quite a bit of time for them to get around on the stream here, so I'm actually going to, or actually it looks like, give him a little bit of help here. It's not taking too terribly long. And so this, as far as all of the wiring's concerned with the redstone and everything, this is all wired up and ready to go. So as far as finishing up our villager tower here, it's basically just a matter of filling in some blocks, prettying up everything. I'm going to build a nice building around this tower, at least around the base of it, to make it all look nice. And so we've got him just about over here. Let's just make sure he gets to the dry spot. Then let's head out and see if we can... Yep, there we go. Made it that time without falling into the pit. Alright, so we're going to watch for him to fall into the lava pit. Then we're going to watch for the item elevator to work as well. So here he goes. And he falls into the lava. Now the minecart should be over here. And that's taking longer than it should. So it looks like sometimes the minecart gets destroyed on the cactus. That's one flaw with this system I found. I haven't discovered a good way to get the minecart put back into a hopper to be cycled through an item elevator without using a cactus. If anybody else has a good idea for that, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I would love to hear about a way to get the the minecart into the hoppers and into the system without using a cactus, because I don't like having my minecarts destroyed by cacti because minecarts cost iron. So let's go ahead and just place down another minecart on the system here so that we can see the item elevator working. So there it goes. And there it goes up through the item elevator and into the system. Now if we go ahead and pillar up here, we should see one minecart in our dispenser because we didn't have any left. And checking our dispenser, yep, the one minecart did make it through here. So once it comes up the item elevator, it travels through these hoppers. I have it cycle through the chest first and then down through another hopper into the dispenser. That way, if we do have overflow, we're going to have a lot of minecarts going through this system. There will be plenty of overflow space in this large chest for the extra minecarts. So, this system is pretty good to go. I am also going to need to clean out that area up there, make it so that we do have just the 2 farmers up in that area. But I'll do more work on this villager tower off camera, and I will be right back with our plan for the rest of the video in just a quick second here. Alright team, so now that we have our villager tower functioning, we're going to continue to work on that and pretty that up in future episodes and off camera as well. But we're also going to start another project today, and that project is going to be the quest for the beacon. Ooh. So seriously, we need the beacon to really speed up our mining speed. It's going to get us haste 2, make it so that we can get materials much faster down in our branch mine and clear out the area much quicker. So it's going to be extremely useful. Now that does open up a bit of a rabbit hole of tasks to accomplish to get to that beacon. So in order to get the beacon, we're going to need to kill the wither. In order to kill the wither, we're going to need to get wither skulls. And to make getting wither skulls easier, we're going to need a looting 3 sword. And to enchant my sword with looting 3, we're going to need experience. So you might guess where I'm going. I'm headed down to our zombie XP farm that we set up in one of our previous episodes. And I'm going to put in some work down here in the zombie spawner. Check it out. I made a clock so I can see whether it's daylight or nighttime outside when I'm down here. But yeah, I'm gonna do some work down here, get some experience so that we can get some enchanting done and get looting 3 on our sword so that we can go and harvest some wither skulls from some wither skeletons in the nether. So we'll be right back, peeps. And we are back, team. So I've spent about an hour down here in the zombie spawner gathering up experience. I'm up to level 41, so hopefully that'll be enough levels for us to cycle through a few enchants and get looting 3 on our sword. And so let's go ahead and head back over to our enchanting area. Now, an hour to get I don't know what I was at. I was just below 30. I think I might have gotten like around 14 levels or something. Spending an hour to get that many levels is kind of a long time, so we're going to need to get a better experience. A zombie just spawned on my roof. How dare you? Anyways, we're going to need to get a better experience farm set up in the future. I'm thinking probably using the blaze spawner that we found in the nether to set up a better XP farm, something that will give us the XP faster in the future. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of enchanting, see if I can get looting 3 on our sword so that we can go kill some wither skeletons. Alright team, so I did some enchanting. I did not get looting 3 on a sword yet. I got Silk Touch on a pick, so that's nice. Got a Silk Touch efficiency 4 axe. efficiency 4 and breaking 3 shovel. I already had this power 4 bow. I'm just kind of getting a few backup tools going in case I end up dying at some point in time, which is probably inevitable. But and also I wanted Silk Touch on a pickaxe because I have Fortune on this one. It's nice to have a Silk Touch one as well for mining ice and other uses as well. But I am down to level 29, and so I need to be up over level 30 to be able to continue enchanting. So it is back to the XP grinder. Alright team, so we're back. So I went ahead, I spent some more time down at the XP farm and got up to level 40. So I'm headed back over for round 2 of enchanting, and fingers crossed, hopefully I'll be able to get looting 3 on my sword this time. Wish me luck. No luck team, back to the grinder once again. Alright team, so I got some more levels here. Let's go ahead and give the enchanting another try here. And third time's the charm, so I'm confident we're going to be able to get that looting 3 we're looking for this time. So, wish me luck. Alright team, and we're back. So I went ahead and I finished off the rest of my levels with some enchanting. We unfortunately did not get the looting 3 we're looking for. I did get my diamond sword up to a sharpness 4, so that is an improvement at least. Did get some good backup equipment here so that we can have the equipment ready in case we do die in the future. Did get some good enchanted books that once I get some more levels down, I'm going to go ahead and put these on my gear. Put the Respiration 3 on my helmet, the Feather Falling 4, and the Depth Strider 3 on my boots. So that's going to be insanely useful as well. But the coup de grace, check this out team, I finally got Infinity for my bow. So that's going to be insanely useful. We won't have to use arrows anymore when we're using the bow. So that's going to be crazy helpful moving forward. And I am realizing through all this took a really long time to get all the levels, to do all this enchanting. We need a better way to get experience moving forward. So I think that moving forward, we're still going to be on the quest for the beacon, but we might just do a little bit of a detour to create a better XP farm. We might work on the Blaze farm a lot sooner than I was thinking originally. But that's going to be all for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching the video today, for joining me here. I've had a blast with making the video today. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button. Helps me out quite a bit. As always, be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you can see the daily videos when they come out. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will catch you on the flip side.